Hey there, welcome to another podcast, the 86th That Podcast, episode 10. I'm here with Dan Hickey, good homie, local comedian. Why don't you tell us about yourself?
Well, hello there. My name is Dan Hickey, CEO, Grand Master Wizard of Dan Hickey Comedy, 33rd degree. So we're just hanging out. We're gonna go do a open mic tonight at the Nowhere Public House. You excited for that?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
Sorry, what?
I'm pretty excited. My dog might come to a set too.
What?
Yeah, she's been working on some jokes.
So that's always fun because it's not a comedy open mic. It's an open mic where there's like
Music too.
girls with like beautiful voices and like cute acoustic music, and it's like
Oh, there's a lot of girls coming. There were girls last time, eh?
And then we get up there, we're like, hey,
But yeah.
Last month was cool though. I think we did well.
Well, this girl, I was talking to somebody in the crowd, and this girl was like, he might be funnier than you, and I'm like, exactly. So I kind of bombed, but then I brought people back in after that comment. My jokes got better after.
I'm excited. It's a fun challenge to step up in the middle of like a heartfelt acoustic night and try to win the crowd over. I think we did well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to, I think her name is Caitlin, I'm not sure, the person who like runs that establishment.
Oh yeah?
You said you talked to her, eh?
Well, I talked to one of the bartenders, and it sounded like they may or may not be interested. Like, it didn't seem for sure, so I didn't reach out to the main person, but I sent them a DM too.
That being
We
said,
gotta get more shows going.
if you run an establishment in Sudbury, Ontario, or fucking wherever, but I mean, we're based in Sudbury. If you wanna, can we swear? Are we
Sure.
allowed? Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, if you run an establishment here and you want to, like, maybe you don't necessarily want to have a comedy night, but if you want to bring people into your establishment who are gonna buy drinks, gonna have a good time, maybe the flash went out. You good?
It's still rolling. I don't know
we're
why.
Still rolling.
I don't know why the flash went out. Maybe that happened yesterday. Keep going. Maybe that happened last
Well,
time.
if you want to bring people into your establishment, like maybe on like a Monday or like a slower night, we're looking to host another open mic. We're looking to host just comedy nights, and
yeah, not just at the beach on Sundays.
Yeah. So that's cool. Josh does the Bell Park.
Yeah,
I've never been to one.
It's pretty fun. You came to the graveyard once.
I did come to the graveyard.
You showed up on your bike, and I'm like, hey, I met that guy before, and then you started doing sets.
Oh, let's talk about where we met. You want to talk about that?
We don't have to.
No, okay. We met at
We don't need to.
At a time, doing things.
Well, I was just smoking weed, but
You smoke weed, right?
Yeah.
Josh smokes weed.
yeah, I smoke marijuana because Jesus loves it.
Apparently.
Jesus
I
loves
used to do drugs, and that was bad.
Yeah, drugs aren't fun.
Things are good now. I met Josh at he was smoking some weed. I was doing some other things at a place with some people, and that was a fucking bad time in Dan Hickey Comedy's life for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't see you for a long time, and then I was like, oh hey, there's that guy. And I was probably like doing probably looked a lot more like alive at that point.
Yeah. You looked happier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good, man.
A lot of good material from those days, probably. But
yeah,
you can't come out too strong with that stuff, I don't think.
Yeah, like if I opened with my joke about how the doctors want us to abuse Viagra and snort it, I don't think that's a good opener, but it's a good zinger for like the middle.
Mm. Hey, you guys ever smoke crack? Yeah, nobody wants to. Yeah, you got to ease into that.
I've actually seen comedians where they're like their whole like it's probably just one of their sets, right? But it's like the whole time they're just talking about heroin instead of actually talking about or telling jokes.
Yeah.
and it's not that funny, but then like some people actually make jokes out of it, and it like, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty funny. You're
That
drinking
being
your club
said-
soda, eh?
Alright, so I'm a big avid club soda fan, anyone who knows me. It's like it's a refreshing
Let me check
It's a
again.
refreshing. I don't think there's any sugar. There's no caffeine. Realistically, you could drink like a case a day, and I don't think anything bad happens in the long run. I don't know yet.
I saw this clip from the Murray show, and
The what?
the Maury show,
Oh.
and the caption was like, "You stole my sperm, but I'm not the baby's father." And then he's like, "I drink 6 to 12 cases of Mountain Dew every day. That is a form of male birth control." And the way he says it is like, he's so serious. It's like, where are the facts on that? Where are the facts?
It's probably not wrong.
That's why it's funny, right? Because he's like, yeah, he's just stating something that sounds whack, but it's like, that could be a thing.
Speaking of
I
heroin,
sent it to some people, and they're like, I want to see the studies.
speaking of heroin and comedians, you know, I was listening to Mitch Hedberg last night.
Okay.
I was listening to he has like his specials on Spotify.
Yeah, yeah.
You like Mitch Hedberg?
I think I've heard of him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look him up later.
Yeah, he's like really like one-liners, you know. Like
Yeah.
you've probably heard of him, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, someone's probably showed me him. It sounds very familiar.
elevator temporarily stairs. Yeah. What are some of your like inspirations for comedy? Or I guess like
Me?
you're not just a comedian though. You're like a milk boy kind of thing, right?
Yeah, I used to like the Nelk Boys, but I'm gonna go off on them for a second.
Yes,
So
good.
I don't fuck with Half Sen because, they, you know, like when I went down a dark path and I had my troubles or whatever, right, or my
Yeah.
I guess addictions, whatever. But
We all do.
I
some of us.
started watching the Nelk Boys and I was like I got their message, but I don't know how to explain it. Like, I got their message of what they were, what their original idea was, if that makes sense.
Which is what?
Like, full send, just like send it, don't worry, like just kind of don't worry and send it, I guess.
Yeah.
And just fully send it and be yourself, right? And that's pretty much, that was pretty inspirational. But then, like, I don't know, they're just kind of scummy, and like they ripped off Jack Denmo for, they took a virgin to the club and didn't shout him out for inventing that idea. And then, like, I don't know, and some of their pranks they don't really align with my morals in a sense. So like, I don't know, for influences in general, I'd say like Jack Denmo, Cringe Daddy, Steven Shapiro's pretty funny. He's pretty funny too. Balin Levine is pretty funny too. He's got some funny vlogs. I haven't been caught up on YouTube in a bit, but like Sam Morrell is
He's a
like,
comic, eh?
yeah, he's a
he's
comic.
hilarious.
I like, oh my goodness, I'm trying to send him an email to come to Sudbury. Like,
yeah, he's a funny guy,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
and like it's so like him.
Come to Sudbury, Sam. We'll hook you up at the Belmont Hotel, bro.
If you're gonna
Sorry,
see this,
motel.
if you see this, come through.
Yeah, the Belmont.
I've been
Belmont is
procrastinating
like
on
the
the
best
email.
cigarette you can get. It's not the same for the motel.
So it's funny. No, I like a lot of his bits, and who else? There's like so many people. Brandon Buckingham is like so funny.
I don't know who that is.
He's got a show on YouTube as well. I don't think he does like stand up, but he does like YouTube comic stuff, YouTube comedy stuff.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with that whole world. Like everyone you just mentioned.
Yeah, like some of them are
know.
like, everybody just knows the Nelk Boys, and they're like the worst. Like, I don't know.
I've watched videos and like hood pranks, and they show up in like the algorithm. Like I'll get
Yeah.
caught in that for an hour or two.
I feel
I
like
like
you
that
would
shit,
like
but-
Brandon Buckingham. He has this one called like, it's kind of cringe. I'm not sure if like he's serious or not. He's probably not serious, but it's like sus rapping in the hood. And he's
It's
like
what?
sus rapping in the hood,
Sus
and him and his
rapping.
buddy are going around like rapping about sus things or like gay things to his friends or
That's
to
nice.
random with his friend. and they're just like, no, y'all are gay, but it's like there's nothing wrong with that. They just chose a certain area to get that reaction.
Yeah.
And it was kind of silly, but like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Ross Creations is pretty funny too.
Oh, he's gotta be the goat, man. He's the goat.
Yeah.
Like calling a locksmith because you're locked in your car.
And then they calls the same locksmith a few years later, same guy. They send the same guy.
The car's like welded shut.
Yeah.
And weld all the doors shut.
That's funny.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah. That's jokes.
Yeah,
I don't know, like, back to, like, the Nelk Boys, there's even other creators that I stopped watching because of just the way their content is, right? Like, I don't know, I don't want to talk about any other creators that I don't support anymore, right? Or don't watch, but it's like, yeah, it's like, I don't know, like, you can kind of see through sometimes with the, like, how they, like, what content they're creating, I guess. You can kind of see their character, I guess. I don't know.
yeah.
But then I'm not very consistent, so what does that say about me? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
we still gotta live our real lives.
Yeah.
And do like laundry and shit.
Exactly, and that's, yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's
balance.
Yeah, people get caught up not having that balance, I guess, and it's like I feel like they become a douche through that. If that makes sense, I don't know. I could be wrong. That could be an assumption.
Everyone has the potential to be a douche for sure, including me.
Me too.
If I'm not.
I go to the beach and I'm the beach douche sometimes in the summer. I do pranks as the beach douche. I forget
The
what.
open mic is that away, bro.
Yeah. I should go to I should do a set dressed as the beach douche. Like, I got a shirt like undone, showing my chest hair, and I'm like saying douchey things.
I also have one chest hair. It's like right here.
That's cool, man. You'll grow more probably.
So, did you ever? Okay, so when I was like
I'm gonna check the timer.
a little kid, I was like, I don't know, maybe like 12, 13. I remember I was listening, I don't know how I got into it. I found podcasts on like iTunes, actual like iTunes before Spotify. I remember listening to the Joe Rogan Experience before it was fucking cool, man. Like before it was even good. I remember it was like the first 10 JREs with Brian Reichel, and they would just like try to figure shit out for 3 hours. And for some reason, I would listen to it. And then I remember eventually I kind of like got away from it or whatever. And then it was the coolest thing in the world. Now there's like Rogans and everything. And so that's my one claim to like hipsterism, if you will, is that I listened to the Joe Rogan Experience before it was cool.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and I always loved stand-up comedy. I always loved, like, I remember being like 8 years old, my little MP3 player, listening to like Dane Cook specials on my MP3 player in bed.
When they were just like videos of like drawing.
Or like, you know, like
animations?
Vicious Circle or whatever, just like audio.
Yeah.
And I guess thinking back, like a lot of like little kids aren't listening to stand-up comedy pretty regularly. But
Yeah.
I always loved it, man. I'm not afraid to admit that I thought Dane Cook was funny at one point. And let's talk about that. You know the whole like Dane Cook stealing jokes from like Louis C.K., that whole thing?
No.
So there's like the two.
It sounds familiar. I think I've briefly heard people
So
talking
there's
about it.
two, like there's the like you're about to get struck by a vehicle. You know that whole Dane Cook bit?
Okay.
So like Louis C.K. did that bit
Okay.
differently, and then Dane Cook, I guess, allegedly stole it or whatever, and then there's another, there's like the itchy asshole or whatever it was.
Oh my
And
goodness.
yeah, so Dane Cook got a lot of hate for that.
Yeah.
And, but if you ever watch the show Louis, which is Louis C.K.'s,
Well, you got the original too. Like that's the
Seinfeld.
rule of comedy, right?
there's actually an episode where Louis C.K., who directed the show, like casts Dane Cook in the show, and they actually sit down and have a conversation about it, like a fictional conversation on TV, but it's actually them actually talking about it, which is like one of the coolest moments in TV history. But,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. All that aside, I don't think Dane Cook is funny, and it's not just because I'm biased. I think Dane Cook's funny to people who like aren't really into comedy.
Yeah.
Like, he's funny, I guess, but...
True.
Who are some of your favorite comedians?
Like I said, Sam Morril. There's a guy that keeps coming up on my feed. I think his name's Mark Nomad or something.
Mark Norman.
Yeah, and then
he's good,
got
man.
some
He's
funny
good.
stuff.
Very good material. Very good.
Yeah,
material.
yeah, very solid. And then like, there's a bunch that keep like popping up on my feed. There's a guy with face tats that's somewhat funny.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He's okay.
He tells like stories, basically.
Sorta.
Yeah. Like the alligator. No, wait, that's someone else.
No, Sam Morril with the alligator that ate the baby at Disneyland. He made a joke on it and people were hating it, but it was actually funny.
Yeah, there's another, I know the tattoo guy you're talking about, but yeah, there's a Justin fucking, what's his name? Justin, he talk, anyway, like the cocaine alligator or whatever. Yeah.
I don't know that one. Sounds funny though.
I'm just gonna say it. Louis C.K. is the best comedian of all time, and I'm really sorry. I hate.
What about Bill Burr though? Like,
okay, before I say that, I need to clarify. Listen, Dan Hickey comedy does not.
hang on a sec.
Disclaimer. Can you put a disclaimer right here and make it like really like maybe some serious music?
No, I'm gonna keep it raw.
Keep it raw
until I shimmy yuck, get things moving a little quicker.
Dan Hickey comedy does not support or endorse or respect any sexual inappropriate behavior at all, and I do not think that that's okay at all. However,
Louis C.K.?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, just in general, of course. But listen, like, maybe my opinion would be different if man, I don't know. Okay, I don't know what to say, man. He's the best comedian of all time. He's everything he's ever done. He's just amazing, and I'm really sorry that he did those things. But
it doesn't change. It doesn't change that he did it.
I'm sorry.
He did, right?
Michael Jackson, amazing musician.
Hey! I think all those were allegations with Michael Jackson.
I don't know. Like, I'm just saying.
I'm just kidding.
So Bill Burr,
Bill
Burr. I feel like Bill Burr
knows.
just doesn't like.
Maybe
I don't laugh
down.
as much. I don't laugh as much.
Yeah.
I don't. It doesn't make me laugh.
Yeah, I hear ya. Nearly lay down.
And then, who else? I don't know, man. Louis C.K. He's like, it's just nobody touches that.
Yeah.
Tom Segura is pretty funny too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear ya.
He's up there.
Who else is it?
White Girls with
Russell Peters is coming to town.
Is he? No shit.
I keep seeing the Facebook ads.
Cool. He was on Cribs.
Was he?
That's when you know he made
MTV
it.
Cribs?
He's probably the only
That's right,
comic
eh?
to ever be on Cribs.
Yeah. That's true. That's 100% true. Yeah.
I do respect Dane Cook too, man. That guy's sexy too. Like Dane Cook, bro. Maybe I'm just jealous. I don't know what it is. He's got big pythons.
He was in the movie Employee of the Month, and
That's
I think he
awesome
made
movie.
it to Employee of the Month in the movie, right?
He's a good actor. Yeah.
Yeah. I like your joke.
I guess he's pretty funny.
I like your joke about Overeaters Anonymous.
Yeah. You can find that on Dan Hickey Comedy on YouTube. Maybe it's there.
Did you post that one? I'm not sure.
Dude, I have like every set I've ever done recorded, but
Me
I
too,
took a lot of
except
them off YouTube because it's just like.
I went on a date and this girl filmed my set, right? The girl I was on a date with, and like we made plans for another date, and I think she's like ghosting me. So like I texted her, hey, can you send me my comedy set, right? And no answer. So I'm gonna message her on Snap and see if she'll open it.
That's like illegal. That's like theft of
Yeah,
intellectual
and
property.
like I was having issues with this girl stalking me, so like they sent me a text while she was driving me home, and then she's like, you need to like ghost this girl, and then like now she's ghosting me, and I'm like, what?
Well, she's just showing you how it's done, maybe.
Maybe that's actually hot. That's actually pretty hot.
And maybe it's taking all of her willpower to just not come over here.
Or text me, yeah. Well, like
Kiss you on the lips.
she's only come over a couple times, but it's like, or once or twice, but we've hung out like quite a few times, but it's like she's doing my set. We went on 2 dates.
Yeah.
We're gonna go on a 3rd date, but maybe that's actually hot. Maybe she's just ghosting me to show me how. But sometimes you just gotta ghost them. Like I don't do that. I don't block
Teach me
people,
how to
but
ghost.
yeah, that's what she's doing. Cause like she could tell she's like I'm like I don't block people or whatever, right? And she's like you need to, right? That's
Man,
nice. You go on a date and they're giving you advice on like how to deal with people.
women, bro.
People that piss you off, right?
I like to think I'm learning how to understand a little bit more.
For sure.
The women.
I always thought like older women were easier to talk to and like see eye to eye. Like in my joke about how it gets me off to see eye to eye and have like a mutual understanding, right? But and that's what gets me off, right? But
It's
like,
actually true though.
but like chilling, yeah. But like chilling with like, I've been meeting more more girls, right? And I feel like it's like some of them like seem in tune, but I feel like some of them are like trying to be too hard to be in tune too. Like like communication is key, but sometimes the vibe just seems like there's a vibe when there's like not. I guess I don't know.
You gotta figure out who you are, man. You gotta find
Exactly.
yourself. Like, bro, I'm 26 years old, and like for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm
Finding yourself.
yeah. Like, bro,
Yeah.
I went, and not to
I
sound
can
like
see
a
that.
victim at all, but like, the last like most of my life was like I wasn't well, man. I wasn't well. I needed to like deal with some things and get some
For sure.
assistance with those things, and when you do, I think, and not to say I'm fucking the picture of mental health, but like I'm doing better now. I'm doing good. I'm comfortable first time in my own skin, and now
For sure, yeah.
I think
That's
when
what's
you get to
important.
that point, or you start to, you can recognize it in other people when you're like, oh yeah, I remember when I felt like that. And, like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be around that, man. Like
Yeah.
I don't, because I know what that brings. It just brings like the fucking whole circus, right? And it's not worth
True.
a blowy. Right? However,
It's not worth
when
it.
you're
Or
in
Bible
that-
study. Just say Bible study.
sorry, that's
I'm
my-
just kidding.
however, when you're in the when you're in that situation, you can justify your way into it and say, "Oh, it's worth it," and then you gotta ghost some chicks, right? Well, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, you have to ghost some chicks.
maybe I'm usually the ghosty. I think.
Yeah. I did a Halloween prank as a ghost, or like a Halloween video talking to people as a ghost. It was pretty funny.
Dude, I was a rider from Paw Patrol. I spiked my hair up, and I was
For
gonna wear
Halloween?
my rider vest here.
Today?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just didn't do it though.
No.
I didn't do it.
Why not?
Well, because I wanted to wear my grocery store corduroys. Check these out. $7 Joe Fresh cords.
Yeah.
Yo, it's like wearing paper towel from
Let me
a
check
gas
the
station
timer.
bathroom. But I'm bringing cords back. I'm bringing corduroys back. I've been saying it for years. Just it's a slow process, but bringing cords back.
Yeah. I don't know where my glasses went.
And
again.
space buns too. I'm bringing space buns. They never were here, but they're coming.
Who are you, Princess Leia?
What? Because she had space buns.
Yeah.
That's probably why they're called space buns, because that movie took place in space, I believe.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you think, dog? No, he said.
She just licked her lips.
She said.
What's this? You got something on your neck?
Oh, I also like to make songs sometimes. I don't call myself a rapper because I don't wear Crooks and Castles t-shirts and sell speed pills at the bus station. So.
Do rappers do that?
Well, when you're a lanky white dude and you live in Sudbury, Ontario, you can't
Makes sense.
call yourself a rapper and then ever expect anyone to treat you with any respect. Anyway, I like to write songs.
Really?
They could maybe be
Just
called
laying
rap
on the mic
songs.
cord.
I prefer to call it poetry or just lyricism.
Yeah.
Anyway, you can check out my other YouTube channel, Patrick Thomas, aka Prophet, aka Ego, aka the Illustrator, aka the Prime Minister, aka Stepdaddy Dan, aka the Mick Wigga Stick Figure. And there's some songs on there if you'd like to see them.
Okay.
Did you get all that?
I think so, yeah.
I couldn't decide on a rap name, so it's just all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my alter ego.
Do you want to know my rap name?
Yeah, I do.
My rap name is Gator. And I'm doing a mixtape this summer.
Yo.
And songs like my mixtape is going to be called Smoking My Own Blunts on My Huge Yacht.
Cool.
Because,
that seems like two different Will Ferrell movies combined, but... So, I'm sorry.
I just think it would be gangster to have my own huge yacht and to, like, smoke my own blunts. Like, it's the joke on, like, smoking blunts that your friends rolled, right? Yeah. But it's like, I got my own blunts. I'm just chilling on my yacht.
I'm just struggling to smoke my own cigarettes in my own apartment at this point in my life. Not in them.
You
if my landlord's
outside?
Watching, of course, never. I would never. No, I go outside. Yes. It's not funny.
No, that isn't.
Well, I'd like to put out an album too.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I have the whole thing, and I'm being 100% serious here. I have the whole thing fucking ready to go in my head. I have like 14 songs ready to go. I have music video ideas. I have an album cover idea and like the whole layout of the whole thing. And I was thinking we could call it the Mick Wigga Stick Figga Sacred Scrolls and Scriptures. Because just to clarify, because I'm Irish and I'm white and I'm a stick figure.
Okay.
So it's the Mick Wigga Stick Figure. That way, if I ever battle rap anyone, they can't make fun of me for being white and skinny because it's already in my name, motherfucker. I thought of everything.
Is that like one of your insecurities that you don't want them to attack it, so you already put it in your name?
Absolutely, 100%. Yeah.
I'm just trolling.
That in my funny. Small bank account.
Not your tiny car.
Oh, my tiny car, yo. Yeah, so all those videos are the Chevrolet Studio series because I have no desire to go to any studios with sketchy Xanax fucking you know what I'm saying. You guys know what I'm saying.
But there's genuine producers out there too that don't really do shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I either don't know how to get a hold of them, and I also don't have the money, and I also just maybe I don't know care too much about comedy.
Yeah.
I record music in my car with a phone and another phone and beats from like producers that did not give me permission.
So
Copyright claims for sure.
You need some beats.
I need beats, and I need a whole team of people that do music videos and make basically do all of it for me
and stuff like that. I'm working on doing Knuckles photography.
Yeah.
With like cinematography too. Like
yeah.
It's very amateur, but like I've done a few photo shoots so far, and they've gone pretty good.
Sick.
And I could do video too.
Yeah. My mom is an award-winning photographer. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not very good, but that's awesome. Congrats to your mom.
Yeah, shout out mom. Rest in peace, Deb. Oh, that was sad. I'm sorry. I don't know. Okay. I don't know why I had to mention
I'm sorry for your loss. I didn't know.
She's dead, but she was my mom. She was cool. She took pictures of things.
That's cool.
Yeah. Let's bring it back.
Yeah. Let's bring it back. So nowhere tonight.
Yo.
You're gonna talk about the Amish girls?
Yeah. Or? So I talked about that because I was in the Sioux that day. But there's a good bit there, so I'm just I expanded a bit on it.
Yeah.
Basically how, at this point, I think my last shot is to try and lock down an Amish girl. You know.
Me too, man. Like,
girl who's never seen a guy with money and a BMW and a nice house, you know. I pull up in my little car and...
Your tiny car.
She's already interested. I have an automobile. You know, pull out my phone. Can I have your number? Oh, you don't have one.
I guess you'll just have to pick her up. Right?
Did you know it's gonna rain next Tuesday? What? Technology.
Yeah, man, technology. Yeah, man, you've been doing a lot of karaoke too, eh?
Oh, dude, I really do like doing karaoke.
Yeah, me too. Like, I pretend to be drunk to get the people into it, and like sometimes I do try to sing. Like, I have fun singing. Like, but sometimes like I don't know. It's good to get the people into it. I want to do an A Day to Remember song for karaoke. The Plot to Bomb a Panhandle. But Johnny says don't yell in the mics, like, but if I do some actual screaming, is that a problem?
Johnny definitely doesn't like when you yell in the mics. That's confirmed for sure. That's been confirmed.
We got a note too, even for when we're doing stand-up, it's on the stage. But it's like, if I'm doing actual, like screaming vocals, like, is that the same?
Like that? I think you just gotta not be so close to the mic. You gotta, like...
Maybe just don't even do it in the mic, but still do it.
Just don't even use the mic.
I want to do the Plot to Bomb a Panhandle by Day to Remember. I feel like that would be a lit karaoke. And he's gotta have it.
I haven't had a drink in over a year, and I do karaoke, and
That's
I fucking love it, bro. I mostly
drink water when I go out, but like I do have a beer sometimes. Like yeah. It's funny too, cause like when I'll go in a bar, like they'll offer me water, or if it's at the spot I usually go to like have a drink after a comedy show. Like I walked in last time, and they just like. Because I ordered a pitcher last time, they just like raised a pitcher to ask like, is that what you want? And I'm like, yeah. And it was like, cool. And and if I just wanted water, I would have said, no, I'll just take some water. But it was like, yeah, that's what I'm here for. Yay. Like, awesome.
It definitely feels good when you walk in somewhere and they're like, club soda with a splash of bar lime. And I'm like, you bet.
Yeah. Exactly. That's it, man. Like.
Wait, no, that's not the Cheers song.
The Cheers song when everybody knows your name.
Or is that it?
I'm not sure. Grease lightning, go grease lightning. Can you hold that for a second? I'm gonna check the timer.
You'll hold that.
You'll hold up.
My favorite song, I couldn't say my favorite, but I'm definitely good with the high, like some Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah, I love singing Pat Benatar. I love As a Battlefield, and I'm actually thinking of next time I have a few drinks, I'm gonna sing We Belong. I think that one's funny too. I think people would get a laugh at that one.
We Belong Together, that one?
I think so, yeah. Yeah. Exactly. That would be so funny. But yeah, with my rap my rap persona, Gator, I've been on tour.
Gator.
I've been on tour with the karaoke singing I Just Had Sex, and I'm on a boat. One thing as Gator, I think I've already mentioned this on the pod, but I don't sing songs I wrote myself yet, and I think that's like deep and beautiful. I think that's like very soulful.
Yeah, that's like a whole new
like I'm writing. I'm writing, but it's like I'm just gonna tour these songs to create the hype, I guess.
Yeah. Then you keep them waiting for your real, actual content.
Yeah. For Gator's mixtape. Stay tuned. That's
definitely two different Will Ferrell personas combined.
What do you mean? No. It's just the Gator, and then I'm like, what's like the most gangster thing? Smoking my own blunts on my huge yacht.
Nachos and lemon heads on my dad's boat.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
It
didn't come from there. That's funny though. No, it didn't come from that. I think that's hilarious. Nachos, lemon heads. Oh man, I should get the instrumental for that song and remix it, and then do like what kind of like it'll be like Skittles, Airheads. I'm on a boat.
Club soda and bar lime on my dad's Chevy Spark.
Yeah, it's not even your car. That's jokes.
Got my car booted at Ziggs because of where I parked.
Did you?
True story.
What, at the show?
Yeah, so I told this whole story about how my dinner was late and I left the Sioux without eating dinner. So I wasted $45 on that, and then I got a speeding ticket for $52.
Wow.
So I kind of developed this whole story that I was going to tell on stage. But then I got my car booted when I got there.
Wow.
Like 5 minutes before I was going on stage.
Oh my god.
So I was like, I'm not going to tell this part because it's just too depressing. I'll just fucking get angry.
Yeah.
So I left that part out.
Yeah, it seemed, that's the set I filmed?
Yes.
Yeah, I sensed that you were going to go into something, but you were like, nah.
Yeah, I was a little distraught because I just watched a man put a $150 yellow boot on my car like moments before going on stage.
Yeah. That sucks, man.
The show must go on. No
you got
excuses.
it off, though?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
No excuses. With your bare hands? I'm joking.
Yeah, no, I just fought both of them and I stole the keys and then I said, remember my face, motherfucker. That's not
funny.
at all.
No.
Not even close.
Yeah. Are there any movies you're looking forward to coming out or albums?
Hey, isn't that Nicolas Cage movie coming out soon? About Nicolas Cage?
I'm not sure, buddy.
Yeah, unless that was like a skit or something. Yeah, there's like it's called like an unbelievable amount of talent or something.
Yeah. Just give me a sec.
Oh, yo, we gotta be there in like 20 minutes, eh?
Oh, shoot, eh? We gotta go to the open mic soon?
Yeah.
Okay, we should do an outro in a minute then.
Okay.
I
I'm
think
looking
it's
forward
still
to the
early.
Nicolas Cage movie though, for sure.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to, isn't there a movie on, like, Weird Al?
Yeah.
I'm stoked for that, man. Like, oh my god.
Legend.
Weird Al's good. Yeah.
Legend. Grew up on that
He's
shit
got
too.
so many good songs. I Don't Think I Love You Anymore, Aluminum Foil,
She drives
Constipated.
like crazy. Yeah, Constipated.
Pack
yourself a lunch and eat
Eat it. I'm fat. Frig, he's got so many. Amish Paradise. Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, we should get going though because we got the open mic at Nowhere Public House.
Yeah, and I have like 7 cans of club soda in me because it's my day off, so I really have to pee.
Okay, so we're gonna get going. We'll let Dan use the washroom, and I'm gonna get ready for open mic. If you're at the open mic, that's cool. But Nowhere Public House tonight starts soon.
Across from Roy's Furniture.
This will probably be up during the show, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, appreciate y'all for watching. And if you're not subscribed yet, what the heck are you doing with your life? Subscribe so you can have a life, and hit like, and leave a comment. You know, if you're enjoying the pod and stuff like that. Yeah, thanks for watching.
Dan Hickey Comedy. Dan
On
Hickey
Facebook.
Comedy on Facebook and YouTube.
Like it, subscribe.
Don't let your meatloaf